Jennifer Bisram in Flushing.
Hi, Cindy. This is just a disturbing story. A 13-year-old girl sexually assaulted inside of a park right across the street from the school. This has been an all-out search for that suspect since yesterday when it happened, but we do want to go to the press conference that's happening right now to get more details from police.
Of the investigation. We're going to need the public's help with this one. So to brief you further, I introduce Chief of Department Jeffrey Madden.
Good afternoon, everyone. And as the Commissioner said, we're here just to give you a quick briefing, an update on a very disturbing incident that occurred here yesterday inside Casino Corridor Park. As a father, member of this department for many years, this incident is a parent's nightmare. And all the community should be very upset about this and willing to come out and help the police department as we try to resolve this issue. I want our communities, I want the family to I want them to rest assured that we will spare no expense and we will use every investigative resource and again implore the help of the community to help us bring closure to this case for these young children and for this family. At this time, I'm going to have Chief of Detectives Joe Kinney brief you about the incident. Chief Kinney?
Good afternoon. I'm here today to ask for your help in identifying and apprehending the person responsible for the terrible sexual assault of a child that occurred yesterday at approximately 3 p.m. in close proximity to where we're standing right now. The entire police department is focused on getting justice for this young survivor. The facts of the incident are as follows. Yesterday, on Thursday, June 13th, at around 3 p.m., a 13-year-old boy and a 13-year-old girl, who are schoolmates, were walking in Casino Park. They were approached by an unknown male while on a field inside of the park. That male demanded that they both follow them into the woods. When they refused, the male told them, "Shut up," in English. He then produced and displayed a large machete-style knife. The children were forced at knife point to follow him into a secluded area of the park, where he tied the boy and girl's wrists together with a shoelace. The perpetrator then sexually assaulted the 13-year-old girl. When the assault was concluded, the perpetrator told both victims to wait at the location for 20 minutes while he fled the location on foot after robbing both children of their cell phones. The perpetrator is described as followed. He is a light-skinned male, possibly Hispanic, in his 20s. He is short in stature. He has short curly hair and braces on his teeth. He has a tattoo on the left side of his chest, described as either a bull or some sort of similar animal, with red eyes and horns. The subject spoke with a heavy Spanish accent. He was wearing a black t-shirt, black sweatpants, and he was wearing red sneakers and carrying a green backpack. The children returned to school, where they informed school staff what had occurred. The school safety division immediately notified 911, generating an immediate response from 109 precinct patrol personnel, who then notified the detective bureau to initiate this investigation. Investigators were able to quickly identify the location where this crime took place, and at that location, a shoelace that may have been used to tie the children's hands together was discovered. That shoelace is currently being processed for forensics evidence. A water bottle that the perpetrator left behind is also being processed. A tremendous amount of investigative resources were mobilized yesterday to this location for the sole purpose of identifying this perpetrator. We have investigators from the Special Victims Unit, Queens North Detective Operations, Queens North Homicide, Real-Time Crime Center, Crime Stoppers, Crime Scene, and the Major Case Unit are all here being assisted by other units from the department to catch this perp. The following investigative steps have been taken so far. We've done forensic interviews with both children. We've done forensic examinations of the evidence that's been recovered. Crime Scene is still searching the area, looking for additional evidence. We are working with the Queens District Attorney's Office to get search warrants for the victim's cell phones. Flyers asking for the public's help have been posted in and around the area of Casino Park. Extensive video cameras and canvases have been used and are still ongoing. We have a mobilization, and we are briefing local patrol assets to help get information out to the public. park, and we are investigating and looking at all registered sex offenders that reside in this area. I would like to announce that the police department is now offering a reward of up to $10,000 for information leading to the arrest and conviction of this perpetrator. We urge the public to contact Crime Stoppers with any information regarding this location and regarding this perpetrator. Your identity will be left anonymous. You can contact Crime Stoppers at 1-800-577-TIPS, or you can visit us at NYPD Tips on social media. I'll now pass this off to Chief of Patrol, John Shell.
Like last night, we'll pull many officers to this area to help ease fears. Watch this park. We'll be in this park. We'll be working hand in hand with the Detective Bureau, whatever Chief Kenny and his people need. We'll be working with school safety and community affairs, whether it be street enforcement, to elicit information, to leafleting, whatever we need to do to take this animal off the streets. This is all hands on, obviously. I'm going to close this out. Thank you.
We're going to also expand the use of technology here. I'm going to ask Deputy Commissioner of Operations Kaz Daughtry to elaborate on that.
Thank you. Thank you, Chief. Deputy Commissioner Kaz Daughtry. We'll be deploying 2 drone teams to this area. They will provide an aerial view, which will be watched in the 109 precinct at the desk with the desk officer, and also at our Joint Operations Center located at One Police Plaza. We're also going to be installing some small-scale cameras around the area and some covert cameras around the area, just because we want to make the community here feel safe and also keep them safe. I'm a father of a 10-year-old beautiful girl and a 6-year-old son. Last night when Chief Kenny briefed us, we were getting the update of this satanic incident that happened in the park. I want residents and New Yorkers to know that Chief Kenny and his detectives will scour the globe to bring some closure to this family. We will leave no stone unturned until we bring this monster into justice. Thank you.
Again, thank you to the media that's here this afternoon. And again, we implore the community, if you know anything, no matter how insignificant you may think it is, please alert us, let us know. It could be the clue that makes the difference in this. At this time, we'll take any questions about this incident.
Don't call out, please. Roger Stern. Does that track with any other crimes? Is there a pattern here?
At this time, we didn't see anything, but I'll let Chief Kenny elaborate on that.
Yeah, we're looking at several different things. As of right now, we don't see a pattern of sexual assault in this nature, but we're looking through every kind of pattern, because this also touches on robberies as well. So we are right now doing computer analysis on all crimes in this area, whether it's receiving a C summons in the park, or whether it's a report of a suspicious person. We are vetting every bit of information, every computer program that we have available to us is being used right now. Yeah, it's in a secluded wooded area in the back. It appears that from walking from the front of the park, it's about a 7-minute walk from this area.
Nicole Johnson.
They were dismissed, regular dismissal. They left school. They went to the park. They were playing a bit of soccer. They decided to come back to the school where they were accosted.
Okay, I'm going to take 2 or 3 more. We're going to go with that.
That'll be part of our investigation. DC will get to that. They'll get to that later on.
Yes, we're in the process of doing that right now. So there will be cameras in the general area where people are playing at, and we're looking at how we can put some cameras in a secluded area. Once again, we want people to come to the park. We want them to enjoy the park. We want them to feel safe. We want them to be safe. There was a horrific incident that happened here, and we have to do, as an agency, we have to put up cameras, and just so people can know, just put them at ease a little bit that the NYPD is watching and keeping an eye on. Yes, it will be.
We've been listening to a press conference from police investigating the sexual assault of a 13-year-old girl in Casino Park yesterday at 3 p.m. Anyone with information on the suspect is asked to call Crime Stoppers at 1-800-577-TIP.